Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is an update on my thrift store book haul. And it's also super comfy day because I just threw on a comfy shirt because it's Sunday and that's how I feel today. So the first two books are actually a book series. Now I think I heard of the movie before I heard of the book. I usually find out the book is a movie after I usually find out the movie is a book after I've heard of the movie. Then I figure out it's a book, and I always usually want to read the book because the book is always better than the movie. So, first one is Inkheart by Cornelia Funk. And this book came out in, let's see when these books were released. 2003. So these books have been around for a while. I haven't seen the movie, but I've heard of it. So I decided that I wanted to read the books, and I happened to find the first and second book. So I took it. I didn't take it, I decided to buy it. I don't know, that was super random. Anyways, the second book is called Ink Spell, and it says, apparently this is going to be a movie too, but I don't know if it's out yet. When did this book come out? Let's see. This book came out in 2005. So usually if I see the book series at the thrift store, I'm going to get the series. I mean, I've also done before where I don't have book 1, 2, and 3, but I have like 4, 5, and 6 because that's all I can find at the thrift store. So every time I go to the thrift store, I check for books 1, 2, and 3, right? I know don't ask, it's random. I had this book before, I read it before. It was a good book, but I need to be reminded and refreshed about this book. So I decided to rebuy it, Girlboss. And again, I found it at the thrift store. So I purchased it. And I already have read this book. I don't remember though much of it. This book was on Instagram lots back over the holidays, over Christmas last year. This book came out in 2020, and I saw a lot of good reviews on this, and that was going to be on my book list for this year for Christmas. And I just got lucky, and I found it at the thrift store, and as soon as I saw the spine, I'm like, oh my gosh, buy in the holidays. So this book will be read in November, December. So I'm not going to read this book just yet. This is a book I've seen on Bookstagram lots, and it's also a limited series on HBO. It's called Big Little Lies. This is pretty decent. Let's see, it's about, yep, like 500, well, 400, just a little bit, almost 500 pages, but not. But if this is a good book, like the one that I read The Silent Patient, and I was able to finish that book really, really fast just because I had a hard time. I didn't put that book down. I'd read it and then read it, and every time I had some time, I would read that book. So this is one of those books I could probably finish it pretty quick. But then also this was one of the 12 recommended books by Donna, which I'll link her her YouTube channel down below so you can check her out. She recommends actually really good books if you're different genres, different books. A lot of the books I do have on my list are from her anyways, from her Instagram and from her YouTube. So this is why this book was on my list. I passed this book a lot of times at the thrift store. Picked it up, looked at it, put it back down at least 10 times. Thank you, Donna. I finally decided to grab this book from the thrift store. And this is the author of Gone Girl. If you've heard of that, I believe this was a movie. I think it's a movie. I want to say it is a movie, but I'm not 100% sure. And because it's the author of Gone Girl, I got 2 more of her books. This one, I'm pretty sure I did see on Instagram. It's called Dark Places. And this is called Sharp Objects. Again, it's, I want to say thriller slash, not horror, but I want to say more thriller these books are, which is kind of the same as The Silent Patient. Really good book, by the way. I'll do a book review on that in one of my next videos that you can see. Okay, and my other books that I got, this one again, Instagram, The Girlfriend. This is a psychological thriller, which I kind of found, I think I'll like this book because I like The Silent Patient, so I think this kind of might be, it might be similar to it, I would guess, but because I saw this book on Instagram and it was at the thrift store, I decided to buy it. Another thriller book, which I saw on Instagram, A Lullaby for Witches. Maybe I didn't see this book on Instagram. I don't know. But anyways, this is about 300, yeah, exactly 309 pages. This is by Hester Fox. It says author of Witch of Willow Hall, which I have not heard of that book, so I don't know. But as soon as it says darkness, mysterious, thriller, anything like that on the cover, I'm pretty much hooked in the book. Hooked in the book, or hooked to buy the book, whatever you want to say, I guess. Which is random. This is another book I passed by many times at the thrift store. And it's only because I didn't realize the author was the author of another book that is talked a lot about on Instagram. So this is Nicola Yoon. I don't know how to say her name. And the cover is very, very pretty. And then look at like the front when you open it. It's just so pretty. So she is also the author of this book. The sun is also a star. And both so pretty, pretty, pretty. Look at the front, pretty, pretty. So because this book, her other book was there, I picked up this one as well. This is the author of A Couple Next Door, the Couple Next Door, which I believe is a newer book that came out this year. And that's a book that's talked on Instagram a lot this year. So I actually picked up her other 2 books called Someone We Know and An Unwanted Guest. They're pretty much brand new, these books. And I think I pay like, yeah, these are regular like $24.95. And I'm pretty sure I paid there like, I want to say like $5.99 each. So I hope to see, I think I saw The Couple Next Door at the thrift store. I want to say I did. I don't know why I didn't pick it up. But it wasn't there anymore, so I was kind of disappointed. But I got these 2 books. And the last book, I heard of the author and I couldn't figure out why I heard of her. And then I realized her other book was called, I can't remember the name now. But it says a thriller on the front. It's called City of the Lost. Now, I had to make sure this wasn't a book series, and I don't think it is. I think this is just a standalone book, but it's by Kelly Armstrong. Because I know she does have a series of books, and this is a hardcover, and hardcovers are usually like $30 to $40. Usually when I see a hardcover of a book at the bookstore or at the thrift store, I will buy it because one, hardcovers last longer, and two, they're a lot cheaper at the thrift store. So this was the other book that I got. I want to say there was, I feel like, no, that was my book haul for about 3 weeks-ish from the thrift store. So I will make sure to link all those books in the Like to Know It app, and I'll put the link down below. So if you use the Like to Know It app, it is a free app, and if you wanted to purchase one of those books, you can follow me on the app, and I'm just random. So don't forget to hit the bell to subscribe to my channel if you're not. Hit the bell notification button and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. My next videos, I'm gonna go through, I promise, top 10 books of 2021 from Indigo. I've only read 2 of them so far, but my goal is to read all of them. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I had all of them up there and I had all of them in the same place. So that'll be my next video, the top 10 books of 2021 from Indigo. And then also I'm gonna do my video and I'm gonna show you my April list of books I'm gonna read in April, chosen by you guys.